Andrew Luck.
Andrew Austen Luck is an American football quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts of the National Football League. He played college football for Stanford University, won the Maxwell Award and Walter Camp Award as College Football's Player of the Year, and was recognized as an All-American. He was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy in both 2010 and 2011. He was named the Offensive Player of the Year in the Pac-12 Conference in both 2010 and 2011. CBS Sports draft analyst Rob Rang called Luck the best prospect he has ever scouted, while the Kansas City Star put him in line with LeBron James and Bryce Harper as the most hyped amateurs in recent sports memory. Although widely projected as the first overall selection in the 2011 NFL Draft, Luck decided to return to Stanford for his redshirt junior season. A year later, he was selected first overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. In his first two professional seasons, Luck has led the Colts to 2 playoff appearances including one division title in 2013, also earning a Pro Bowl selection in each season.
Early life.
Luck was born in Washington, D.C. the son of Oliver Luck, current athletic director and a former quarterback at West Virginia University and former NFL quarterback for the Houston Oilers, and Kathy, née Wilson, Luck. He is a descendant of Isaac Luck, a New Zealand architect. Oliver Luck was general manager of 2 World League of American football teams prior to becoming president of the league, so that Andrew spent his early childhood in London, England and Frankfurt, Germany, where he attended Frankfurt International School. He is the oldest of 4 children, Mary Ellen, Emily, and Addison, who currently reside in Morgantown, West Virginia. In London, he attended the American School in London. As a result of his childhood in London, he is a fan of soccer. Although supporters of London clubs Arsenal and Tottenham have reached out to him believing he was a fellow fan, Luck said, "I try to support as many of the American fellows playing as possible." Luck said the Houston Dynamo was the #1 team in my heart, because his father was the club's founding president and general manager. The Lucks returned to Texas when Oliver Luck was named CEO of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority. In Houston, Andrew attended Stratford High School, where he threw for 7,139 yards and 53 touchdowns in his high school career, and rushed for another 2,085 yards. Luck was also co-valedictorian of his graduating class in 2008. Regarded as a 4-star recruit by Rivals.com, Luck was listed as the #4 pro-style quarterback in the class of 2008. He played in the 2008 U.S. Army All-American Bowl. A highly rated high school recruiting target, he chose Stanford over offers from Northwestern, Oklahoma State, Purdue, Rice, and Virginia, after being recruited by Stanford head coach Jim Harbaugh.
College career. 2009 season.
After redshirting during his freshman year in 2008, he earned the starting quarterback job in 2009 over the returning starter, Tavita Pritchard, thereby becoming the first Stanford freshman to earn the starting quarterback job since Chad Hutchinson in 1996. In his first season, Luck led the Cardinal to victories over top 10 Oregon and USC teams and a berth in the 2009 Sun Bowl. Playing in a run-oriented offense featuring Heisman Trophy runner-up Toby Jahart, Luck threw for 2,575 yards. Luck had 2,929 yards of total offense, the 5th highest total in Stanford history. He led the Pac-10 in pass efficiency rating with a rating of 143.5, and finished second in the Pac-10 in total offense. Luck injured a finger on his throwing hand in the Cardinals' final regular season game against Notre Dame. He had surgery prior to the Sun Bowl and did not play in the game.
2010 season.
In 2010, Luck emerged as one of the top players in the nation. Luck was named the Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year and was unanimously selected to the All-Pac-10 first team. Luck led Stanford to a 12-1 record, a #4 ranking in the final AP poll, and a victory in the Orange Bowl. Luck was named the Orange Bowl MVP after throwing 4 TD passes in Stanford's 40-12 win over Virginia Tech. Luck led the Pac-10 in pass efficiency for the second straight year with a quarterback rating of 170.2. He also led the conference in total offense with 3,791 yards, in passing yards with 3,338 yards, and in touchdown passes with 32. Luck rushed for 453 yards, a record for Stanford quarterbacks, with 3 runs of over 50 yards. Luck's 32 touchdown passes are a new Stanford record, breaking the old record of 27 held by John Elway and Steve Stenstrom. Luck's 3,791 yards of total offense also are a school record, breaking the old record of 3,398 yards held by Stenstrom. Luck also set new Stanford single-season records for completion percentage, 70.7% and pass efficiency rating, 170.2. He won the Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Week award for his performances against Arizona and California. Luck finished the 2010 season with 2 years of college eligibility remaining. He was eligible to declare for the 2011 NFL Draft, but announced on January 6, 2011 that he would remain at Stanford to complete his degree. He was viewed by many TV sportscasters and ESPN writers as the top pro quarterback prospect in college football. In December 2010, Sporting News projected Luck as the number 1 selection in the 2011 NFL Draft, had he entered.
2011 season.
In 2011, Luck led Stanford to a record of 11-2, a berth in a BCS Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, and a number 7 ranking in the final AP poll. He won the Maxwell Award and the Walter Camp Player of the Year award. He was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy for the second consecutive year, becoming the 4th player to finish second in the Heisman voting twice. He was named a first-team All-America, AFCA, Walter Camp, ESPN.com, Pro Football Weekly. He was the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, becoming only the 5th player to win that award twice, after John Elway, Charles White, Reggie Bush, and Reuben Mays. He was named first-team All-Pac-12 for the second straight year. Luck set a new Stanford record for career touchdown passes with 82, breaking John Elway's record of 77. Luck also set a new school record for touchdown passes in a season with 37, breaking his own record of 32. Luck set another school record for career total offense with 10,387 yards, breaking Steve Stenstrom's mark of 9,825 yards. Luck became Stanford's all-time leader in wins by a starting quarterback, with 31 wins through the end of the regular season. Luck also became Stanford's all-time leader in winning percentage by a starting quarterback, with a winning percentage of 816, 31-7. Luck broke the Pac-12 records for career passing efficiency rating, 162.8, and career completion percentage, 67.0%. He also broke his own Pac-12 record for highest completion percentage in a season, 71.3%. Luck was named Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week for his performance against Washington State. He earned the 2011 Academic All-America of the Year award.
Awards and honors.
2011 season. First Team All-America, AFCA, Walter Camp, ESPN.com, PFW, Maxwell Award winner, Walter Camp Player of the Year award winner, Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award winner, Heisman Trophy runner-up, Davey O'Brien Award finalist, Manning Award finalist, Academic All-America of the Year, Co-SIDA, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, First Team All-Pac-12, First Team Pac-12 All-Academic Team, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, October 17, 2011. 2010 season. Heisman Trophy runner-up, Maxwell Award finalist, Walter Camp Award finalist, Davey O'Brien Award finalist, Manning Award finalist, Second Team All-America, AP, Walter Camp, SI.com, CBS Sports.com, Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year, First Team All-Pac-10, Second Team Pac-10 All-Academic Team, Orange Bowl MVP, Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Week, November 8, 2010 and November 22, 2010. 2009 season. Freshman All-America, The Sporting News, collegefootballnews.com, scout.com, honorable mention All Pac-10, first team Pac-10 All-Academic Team.
Records.
Pac-12 single-season records. Highest completion percentage, season, 71.3%, 2011. Pac-12 career records. Highest passing efficiency rating, career, 162.8, highest completion percentage, career, 67.0%. Stanford single-season records. Most touchdown passes, season, 37, 2011. Most total offense, season, 3,791 yards, 2010. Highest passing efficiency rating, season, 170.2, 2010. Highest completion percentage, season, 71.3%, 2011. Most yards per pass attempt, season, 9.0, 2010. Most rushing yards by a quarterback, season, 453 yards, 2010. Stanford career records. Most touchdown passes, career, 82. Most total offense, career, 10,387 yards. Highest passing efficiency rating, career, 162.8. Highest completion percentage, career, 67.0%. Most yards per pass attempt, career, 8.9 yards attempt. Most rushing yards by a quarterback, career, 957 yards. Most wins by a starting quarterback, career, 31. Highest winning percentage by a starting quarterback, career -.816.
Professional career. 2012 NFL Draft.
In September 2010, prior to Luck's sophomore season, Sports Illustrated's Tony Pauline considered him to be the most NFL-ready of all the draft-eligible quarterback prospects. After a stellar sophomore year, Luck was widely projected to be the number 1 pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, but decided to return for his junior season. Right after the 2011 Draft, in May 2011, he was unanimously projected as the top prospect for the 2012 NFL Draft. By mid-season, Pauline described him as the best quarterback prospect since Peyton Manning in 1998, while ESPN's Mel Kiper, Jr. went even further, calling Luck the best quarterback prospect since John Elway in 1983. Despite Robert Griffin III's impressive Heisman Trophy winning season, Luck's status as the number 1 overall draft prospect was never questioned. Throughout the 2011 NFL season, some fans called for their teams to try to lose their remaining games, or suck for Luck, in order to improve their chances for the first pick in the draft. By mid-season, the Miami Dolphins were believed to be the frontrunners for the number 1 pick, and drew criticism from their former franchise quarterback Dan Marino. The Indianapolis Colts won the Luck sweepstakes with a 2-14 record. Ending speculations on April 24, Colts general manager Ryan Grigson announced the team would take Luck with their first overall draft pick. The decision became official on draft day, April 26, 2012. Luck was the 4th Stanford quarterback to be selected first overall, after Bobby Garrett in 1954, Jim Plunkett in 1971, and John Elway in 1983. Luck was the 2nd Stanford QB to be taken first overall by the Indianapolis Colts, John Elway 1983.
Indianapolis Colts. 2012.
On July 19, 2012, Luck officially signed a 4-year contract with the Indianapolis Colts worth $22 million. This deal made Luck the 4th starting quarterback for the Colts in the past 2 NFL seasons, following Kerry Collins, Curtis Painter and Dan Orlovsky. In his debut, a preseason game against the St. Louis Rams, Luck's first pass was a 63-yard touchdown pass to running back Donald Brown. He also threw a touchdown pass to receiver Austin Luck. In his second preseason game, a 26-24 loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Luck played during the first half and ran for 1 touchdown, with 2 interceptions. In his regular season debut, Luck threw his first career interception to Chicago Bears cornerback Tim Jennings. He would later throw his first career touchdown pass to Donnie Avery. Ultimately, Luck completed 23 of 45 passes for 309 yards, a touchdown and 3 interceptions, as the Colts lost 41-21. The next week against the Minnesota Vikings, Luck threw for 224 yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. Additionally, Luck got his first career win in the NFL and did this by completing his first game-winning drive of his professional career. Before a Week 5 showdown with the Green Bay Packers and reigning MVP Aaron Rodgers, Colts head coach Chuck Pagano was diagnosed with leukemia and had to take a leave of absence. Rallying the team for their coach, a movement that became known as Chuck Strong, Luck completed his second career game-winning drive by throwing a touchdown to Reggie Wayne with 35 seconds left to pull off the stunning upset. Luck's then-career best 362-yard passing effort set a new rookie QB mark in Colts franchise history. The 18-point comeback also was the best by a rookie quarterback since Matthew Stafford, the first pick in the 2009 NFL Draft, led a 21-point rally for the Lions versus the Browns in 2009. Luck completed 31 of 55 for 362 yards and 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 rushing. Luck won his first career road and overtime game during a Week 8 game against the division rival Tennessee Titans. A touchdown pass to running back Vic Ballard on the first drive of overtime gave the Colts a 19-13 victory. In a Week 9 win against the Miami Dolphins, Luck threw for 433 yards, a new record for most yards in a game by a rookie QB, surpassing Cam Newton's 432 against the Green Bay Packers in 2011. Luck later sent his jersey from the Dolphins game to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Through Week 9, Luck had thrown for the same number of yards as his predecessor, Peyton Manning. In Week 13 against the Detroit Lions, Luck and the Colts were trailing 33-21 with 2:39 left. After throwing a touchdown to fellow rookie Lavon Brazil, Luck and the Colts able to get the ball back, and get to the Lions' 14-yard line and faced a 4th down with 0:4 left. Luck then threw a screen pass to Donnie Avery, who got free and ran in for the winning score, marking a big moment in Luck's early career. The win gave Luck his 8th on the season, the most wins by a rookie quarterback drafted first overall in NFL history, as well as his 5th game-winning drive on the season, tying Vince Young and Ben Roethlisberger for the most by a rookie quarterback. On December 23, 2012, Luck broke the record for most passing yards by a rookie against the Kansas City Chiefs, throwing 205 to bring his season total to 4,183. Cam Newton held the previous record with 4,051 yards.
2013.
In 2013, Luck was reunited with offensive coordinator Pep Hamilton, who was his offensive coordinator and quarterback coach at Stanford. In Week 1 against the Oakland Raiders, Luck capped off another comeback win by scoring a 20-yard rushing touchdown in a 21-17 win. After a Week 2 loss to the Miami Dolphins, Luck defeated his former Stanford coach Jim Harbaugh in a 27-7 win against the San Francisco 49ers in Week 3. After falling behind early to Jacksonville in Week 4, Luck and the Colts scored 37 unanswered points to win 37-3. The win gave Luck a 14-6 record through his first 20 games, tying him with John Elway for the best record through 20 games for a quarterback selected first overall. On October 6, he led the Colts to a 34-28 win over the then-undefeated Seattle Seahawks in his first game against fellow sophomore QB Russell Wilson. Luck also recorded his 9th career fourth-quarter comeback in the win, handing Seattle their first regular season loss since November 25, 2012. The Colts traveled to San Diego for a Week 6 Monday Night Football match, the first of Luck's career. Indianapolis was dominated in time of possession and lost 19-9. In Week 7, Peyton Manning made his return to Lucas Oil Stadium to play Luck on Sunday night. The Colts lead at halftime 26-14, and survived a near comeback by previously undefeated Denver to win 39-33, going into a bye week. The win also snapped Denver's 17-game regular season winning streak. Luck won his second AFC Offensive Player of the Week for his performance against the Broncos, going 21-38 for 228 yards with 3 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown, and no interceptions. After a Week 8 bye, Luck engineered his 10th career fourth-quarter comeback, scoring 15 points in the quarter to defeat the Houston Texans 27-24. He threw 3 touchdown passes, all to fellow sophomore Cole T.Y. Hilton, and finished with 271 yards passing with no interceptions. In Week 14 of the season, the Colts won their first division championship under Luck and were the first team to clinch their division that season. The next week, Luck threw for 2 touchdowns in a 25-3 victory over the division rival Texans. In a Week 16 matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, Luck threw for 241 yards and 1 touchdown to lead the Colts to a 23-7 victory. In doing so, he passed Peyton Manning for second place for quarterback passing yards through 2 seasons with 7,914, Manning had 7,874 in his first 2 seasons. In Week 17, Luck broke Cam Newton's record for yards passing in the first 2 seasons of a career, with 8,196 yards. Newton had 7,920 yards, in a win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Luck played his first career home playoff game on January 4, 2014, against the 5th-seeded Kansas City Chiefs. After the Colts fell back by 28 points, he led a historic comeback, capping the game with a 64-yard TD pass to T.Y. Hilton to take the lead for the first time, 45-44. The Colts defense would then deny Alex Smith a chance to get Kansas City within field goal range to end the game. Luck completed 29 passes for 433 yards and 4 touchdowns to record the second biggest comeback in NFL playoff history and the largest comeback to end in regulation. The Colts lost to the New England Patriots 43-22 in the divisional round of the playoffs the following week. Luck threw for 331 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Luck was named to his second Pro Bowl on January 19, 2014, replacing Russell Wilson. He went on to be taken first overall by Deion Sanders.
Career statistics. Playoffs. NFL records and achievements.
Most passing yards in a single game by a rookie quarterback, 433, versus Miami Dolphins, 11/4/12. Most passing yards by a rookie in a single season, 4,374. Most 300-plus yards passing games by a rookie QB, 6. Most pass attempts by a rookie in a single season, 627. Most wins by a number 1 pick QB in his rookie season, 11. Most game-winning drives by a rookie quarterback, 7. Most fourth-quarter comebacks by a rookie quarterback, 7. Most passing yards for a quarterback through his first 2 seasons, 8,196. Second rookie quarterback in NFL history to throw for 4,000 passing yards, Cam Newton was first in 2011. Second most total yards for a rookie in NFL history, 4,629. Tied for most wins, 14, through first 20 starts for a QB drafted first overall with John Elway. Fifth highest passing yards total in a playoff game, 443. Wild card game against the Kansas City Chiefs on January 4, 2014.
Endorsements.
In March 2012, Nike, Incorporated signed Luck to its roster of athletes. In September 2013, Luck became a partner and investor in Body Armor Super Drink.
Personal life.
On June 17, 2012, Luck graduated from Stanford with a bachelor's degree in architectural design and received the Al Masters Award, an honor given to an athlete each year, for the highest standards of athletic performance. Leadership and academic achievement.